Hello there, so welcome to a video about Lolita fashion, which you may be able to tell by my outfit today. I've even gone the full way and put a wig on, so I hope you can appreciate that because it is so warm here in the UK at the minute. So I wanted to talk about what it's like being trans, specifically a trans man or trans masculine within Lolita fashion. I think it's really important that we understand different experiences within Lolita fashion, whether that be plus size or gender non-conforming or non-white or non-Japanese experiences, because I think that obviously it's important to understand how other people in the community experience the fashion. I just wanted to come in and preface this video with some links down in the description about what Lolita fashion is, why it's not a costume, videos like that. This video is not explaining those things, it's specifically talking about my experience as a trans masc in Lolita. But I think it's really important, if you've never come across this fashion before, to go and have a look at what it is before coming back to this video to understand why I, a guy who wants to be addressed as such, wears something that is so feminine. So I think that some people can find it confusing when they see a trans masculine person in Lolita fashion, because it's like, you're a guy and you feel uncomfortable, or can feel very uncomfortable, when you're made to look feminine. But Lolita fashion is not a form of femininity I ever lived through. This is not ever the way I express myself or was made to express myself when I was younger. Obviously this fashion is for people who are adults, and you know, it's an expensive fashion, so it's not like a small child can wear Lolita, and therefore I don't feel like this ever represents a femininity that I was forced to perform. And I like it for the same reasons that other Lolitas do. It is a way to be overly feminine and to feel super pretty, and it's a way to look modest. Like, a lot of the fashion is about modesty. The origins of the fashion come from wanting to like desexualize oneself by covering up in this like fun way. And many Lolitas, including myself, see it as an art form. Like, I'm not here to personally express myself and my femininity through the outfit. I am here to have this beautiful dress be on me and to show off the dress. I'm not showing off myself. However, I know that's different for other Lolitas. Some Lolitas, like, it is part of them and it is a way to enhance them and show themselves off, but for me it's a way to show off the fashion. I'm not a lifestyle Lolita, so I can step in and out of the fashion whenever I please, and that's obviously great for being trans, because although I don't necessarily experience dysphoria when I am dressed up, if I were to, then I could just not dress up. It's not something that I am forced into, and so I have like control over it. And I'd like to say that clothes have no gender. I feel like this is something that many people know, thankfully, but it doesn't define who I am just because some days I like to dress up in this way. When I go out like this, my transness is definitely hidden and I am treated as a cis woman. This does have its pros and cons. Obviously, like, when I'm out and about, I definitely can tell that I'm being looked at as such, but it also means that there's like attention taken away from me. People aren't looking at me trying to figure out my gender, and so it's almost freeing to dress up in this way and go out and kind of be like, haha, nobody knows that I'm secretly a guy. When saying that, I don't mean to diminish the experiences of closeted trans people, but what I'm saying is that when I am perceived as a certain way, and I know I'm going to be perceived that way, I don't have to worry about passing as a man, and I don't need to worry about my masculinity which I understand is a privilege to have. When I personally wear the fashion, I almost put aside my gender. Like, I'm not expressing my gender through this, and my gender has nothing to do with wearing the fashion, so I kind of am not thinking like, oh, how am I being treated? Am I being respected as a trans person? I'm just like, hopefully I'll be respected as a person and go out and look pretty. People that know me completely respect my transness when I'm in the fashion, and when I'm going out just to be around my friends, I won't necessarily wear a wig, and I probably won't go the whole shebang anyway, just to be more comfortable. However, strangers get to assume that I'm a cis woman, and therefore they don't confront me. They're not gonna make any remarks or try and pull anything weird in relation to my transness. Obviously, people have mixed experiences going out in Lolita fashion, and you can still get tomfools who decide it's their prerogative to touch your dress or assume they know about you just because you're wearing the fashion. Lolita is not a cosplay. People who wear it are not doing so to pretend to be a character necessarily, although there are characters who wear Lolita and so the line can kind of blur, but in a way, when I put aside my own gender, I am sort of cosplaying. And I did cosplay for a long time before I got into Lolita fashion, and similarly when I cosplay characters, I'm not being me whilst looking like them. I am being them, and kind of in a way, I'm not being me when I'm wearing the fashion, but I'm being the fashion. Like, I'm a vessel to show off the outfit. However, I am just one trans mask, and the experiences of every trans person does vary, and so it's important to speak to every trans person about it. If you didn't know me and you would refer to me as she when I'm wearing this fashion, I'm not going to get offended and I'm not going to correct you. However, my friends know my pronouns, they know to use he for me, and if they were to use she when I was wearing this, I'd be like, whoa, look, I'm still Toby and you still know me, so please refer to me as you would normally because you're my friend, because we know each other. I would definitely love to hear the experiences of other trans masks within Lolita and how you go about explaining why you wear the fashion, because I think it's super interesting to see different people's perspective and reality when in Lolita. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love wearing Lolita. I don't get the opportunity to wear it all the time, but I would really love to start wearing it more. And so a great excuse is doing videos on it. If you have any other questions specifically about the fashion, I'll be more than happy to answer them, or if there are any topics that you'd like me to talk about in Lolita fashion, then I'd love to make another video wearing it. Here is the cord, by the way. I love this dress so much. I love dresses that have like bunnies and kittens and animals on them. I think animal prints are so cute, especially in a more country or classic look. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, any questions you have, I'd love to answer them down below, and maybe I will see you again around this corner of the internet. Bye!